Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. Boop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and happy Sunday. I hope everybody is having a great day and had a wonderful weekend so far. I thought we could do just a little like pop culture catch up, and I'm also going to show you at the end some things that I did because yesterday. Well, first of all, let's grab a drink. I have just some water. So in the comments, tell me what you're drinking. I just have some water. So I actually, and I'm using a new, one of my many tripods that I have never used and I've ordered and I've just never used. So this is a new one. It might be a little shaky. So yesterday I did not a lot because I went and I did my usual pickup for my groceries. And then I came home, I unloaded them, and I just sat here at this exact table for hours upon hours upon hours and did nothing except watched TikToks. That is it. That is literally all I did. And then I went back there by the big clock that, as someone said, is ticking the seconds away of my life. And I colored for a little bit. And I watched Saturday Night Live last night. Well, I taped it and I watched it this morning. It was with, the host was Jon Hamm with musical guest Lizzo. I'm going to tell you what, it was funny from beginning to end. There was like no parts that were not funny. All of it was, he's hilarious. He's a good actor. He's good drama wise. He's hilarious. He's not tough on the eyes. And if you have not seen the picture of Jon Hamm in his gray sweats, the man is gifted. You can tell that man is gifted. So today I what did I do? Every Sunday morning, we have a snuggle. Me and Jack have a little snuggle. He comes up on the couch, jumps up on the couch, lays next to me, and we watch TV. And I love it. So I got my snuggle time in, and then I went downstairs, cleaned the bathroom, cleaned my room, freshened up my office space. And I'm going to put a video of something I made that I put together with my own two hands. There's a song in there too. So please, if you're a fan of 80s music, I did a cover. Well, not a cover. I did a spoof. A little bit. Okay, so just watch to the end for that. And then took my shower, my everything shower. Came upstairs and I got to chop, and I chopped all of my ingredients, as Teresa would say. I chopped all of my vegetables and my pepperoni and opened up all my cans, drained everything, and I made pasta fagioli. Pasta fagioli is an Italian soup with beans, and you use beans, ditalini. It's cannellini beans, ditalini, crushed tomatoes, diced tomatoes, a whole bunch of garlic, beef broth, and I put some Romano cheese in it, grated up, like grated Parmesan cheese, or grated Romano cheese, because Dolly doesn't like Parmesan. And some fresh spinach. It turned out so good. So I made enough to give to one of our family friends who was like a very close friend of my Aunt Marianne's, who had passed years ago. My Aunt Marianne did. And for another lovely older gentleman that goes to, they all go to St. Anthony's Novena with my mom. And my mom's been going to that for like 30 some years. So I made that, and now I'm making this video. So I'm going to include a couple videos at the end, but listen, there's some stuff going on. There's some stuff going on pop culture wise. Well, some of it's, yeah, okay, pop culture wise and news wise that I'm going to get into. Okay. First of all, tomorrow, Jeff Bezos is going to be launching his fiance into space. In case you didn't know, there's going to be, it's the first, wait, is it the very first? Okay, so this is the first female-only space crew since 1963. So here's what it is. Jeff Bezos is launching his fiance, Lauren Sanchez, into space, along with Katy Perry. Katy Perry, listen, Katy Perry just had a kid, just had a baby. I don't know how safe this is. Also, I thought she was supposed to be going on tour. Is she going on tour? Are the tickets selling that badly that she has to launch herself, that she has to go to space? Anyways, okay, Gayle King. Gayle King came out on TV and has said multiple times she's terrified of going up. I'm going to tell you, I wouldn't go if I was her. You can still back out, I would think. I don't know if she can, though. Okay, so we have those three, but then we also have Aisha Bowe, B-O-W-E. Aisha Bowie. Now, she's a former NASA rocket scientist, so good to have her. Amanda Nguyen, it's Nguyen. She is a bioastronautics research scientist, and Carrie Ann Flynn, who is a movie producer. So the thing that frightens me about, it's only going to be 10 or 11 minutes. They're not going fully up into space. I think it said that they're going to, where are they going? They are going to, it's going to be lifting off tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. It's going to take 10, 11 minutes, and they're going to go just above the Kármán line. I have no idea what this is. I'm reading it. It's an indivisible, and invisible. It's an invisible boundary at the altitude of 62 miles. That's widely accepted as the edge of space. So they're going to the edge of space. That's going to take 10, 11 minutes. But here's the thing. So they're going to be on board this rocket. That's the New Shepard. It's called the New Shepard rocket. It's from Jeff Bezos' company, Blue Origin. But here's the thing. There's not going to be any anybody steering this ship up there. This is all going to be remote control. There's going to be remote control. So I hope I'm wrong. I hope everything goes okay. I wouldn't go. If I was Gayle King, I would back out. I would be like, no thanks. Can you get somebody else? And there's plenty of other people who would love to go on this. I don't know. I don't know about this. Also, Lauren Sanchez, did you find out if your filler, all the filler in your face, is it going to be okay? Or is it going to break up? Or is it going to break up up there in space? Is it going to dissolve? What's going to happen to it? Are you going to be okay? Not that I care. I mean, about her filler. I do want them to get back. I want them to get back safe, in one piece, and safe. Okay? Because the last time, no, we're not even going to put it out there. We're not even going to put it out there. Let's send prayers up for Gayle. Let's send prayers up for Gayle and these ladies, because this is not, no, I wouldn't do it. Okay, next up, this whole deal with Minecraft. I'm going to tell you, I have in my time on TikTok, which is extensive outside of work. Okay, so Minecraft, you know, the Minecraft movie with Jason Momoa, Jack Black came out. It's doing like phenomenal business. But there's the one scene in the movie, you know what I'm talking about, chicken jockey. So grown boys, no. When I say grown boys, listen, boys are going into, I'm going to say boys, because I don't think the people that are doing this are men with like fully formed cortexes and like brains in their head are doing this. So in case you didn't know, the big thing that's gone viral now is you go to Minecraft and there's this scene. It looks like it's a wrestling scene where Jason Momoa has to wrestle something and this chicken drops down. And then there's this big box, and from the box drops this little baby monster. And it looks cute at first, and then it growls, and then Jack Black says, "Chicken jockey!" And all these youngsters, I'm gonna say all these youngsters just start throwing shit like popcorn, confetti, drinks, food. There at one showing, I guess there was fireworks indoors. At another one, there was a fucking live chicken. And then what's left is all this mess. And these people who work on staff at these movie theaters have to go in and clean up after these assholes. So a lot of these places are just having a lot of these movie theaters are calling the cops and are having the cops in there and they're stopping them and they're taking these people out that did this. I'm going to tell you, here's what they should do. They should, first of all, they should stop that whole movie. Stop it. Kick everybody out. Don't refund anybody. Kick everybody out. And then make those people clean everything up. Make them clean it up is what they should do. I'm going to tell you what, if I had a son and I saw my son doing that, I can guarantee you I would make his ass go back to that movie theater and go in and volunteer to clean shit up. I'm telling you that right now. Absolutely. That's what they should do. They should have to clean it up, and then something else should happen to them with the cops. Like, am I saying they should do jail time? No, because then that's going to take up room for prisoners that really should be there. But there should be something that happens to them because they think it's funny. Because they think it is just hilarious. And a chicken. I felt bad for that poor damn chicken. That chicken didn't want to be a part of it. Somebody put a funny quote like, it was the chicken's idea. This is why I say, everybody, when you are at some point of your life, especially when you're a teenager, I think that everybody should have to work in food service. Everybody. Every single person should have to work in food service. Myself, I worked in food service quite a few years because I worked for 2 summers out at Idlewild Park when I was in college, working around food. I was a waitress for 1 summer, and when I was in high school, I worked at Burger King. And I'm going to tell you, that right there, along with how I was raised, made me respect what people in the service industry have to go through. every day. Plus, my mother worked for decades and decades as a lunch lady. She was a cook while I was a waitress. She was a cook at a restaurant, a local restaurant, and she worked in the cafeteria at a local university. And after she retired from there, and then she wanted to pick up a little extra money, she worked as a lunch lady at the elementary school by our house. So listen, everybody should have to work a service industry job. It's the most thankless, hardest job that you could work. So these kids who think it's funny, PMO. And I just realized, I just found out what PMO means. It means piss me off. It PMO'd me to no end. Oh, they should just stop. They should just take that scene out of the movie, is what they should do. I'm thinking. If you can't act like a normal person, you shouldn't have nice things. You shouldn't have things that you enjoy. That's just it, period. Okay, let's get to what else I've been looking at on TikTok. And that is Coachella. So Coachella is this weekend. Tell me how back in the day, like back in my younger days, I would have been like, no, I don't even know that I would have liked it, because these people, I found out that there's different kinds of people at Coachella, because there's some people who who stay at hotels or rent out Airbnbs, and then they Uber to Coachella, which from what I understand, if you are like Ubering to Coachella, it takes hours and hours for you to get an Uber. But then there's other people who are staying at Coachella who rent out these, when I say tents, it's not even like a tent. It's like it is a tent technically, but they have like for real beds, everything that you could want in them. Like it's just like having a little house, a tiny, very small one-room house outside. It includes like food, like the food looked fantastic. Your own little blow-up pool. You have all this stuff. You get like you get like a little golf cart shuttle that shuttles you back and forth, so you're not walking with the pores, back and forth to where you want to go. You get your own you get your own shower and bathroom and toilet. So there's that. But then you have the other people who are you can buy like a very minimal tent that they put up for you that just has like a blow up mattress. There's that. But then you have these people that are like car camping, and they're hooking up, like they're having like an SUV that they open the back to, and then they attach their tent around it. But then you have people that are just sleeping in their car. But then you have people that are just sleeping on the ground and shit. And from what I understand, tickets cost thousands of dollars to get into this. So some of these people are paying to cosplay like you're living on, like you're living in, like on Skid Row. Like, what is that? I was going to say maybe when I was younger, I would have gone, but no, I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason to go to this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch Coachella on TikTok, because here I have a bathroom, I have a clean toilet, I have a clean running shower, I have all the snacks I like, I can wear my pajamas. Well, you could wear your pajamas there. I have my dog, I have my bed. I'm liking all that. And I've seen like that a lot of people that are camping, they have a makeshift shower with like a privacy tent, but then they also have like regular showers with a stall, or they have super duper showers that are like $10. Those lines, you have to stand in that line for hours to take a shower. No thanks. I will watch it. I'll watch it right here from my house. Now, there were a couple of performers that I need to mention. Okay, so Lady Gaga performed. It looked like her set was fantastic. Missy Elliott performed, and from what it looks like, that crowd didn't deserve her. I mean, that crowd didn't deserve her at all, because they just didn't go crazy like they should have. It's Missy Elliott. Okay. Also, Benson Boone. Benson Boone brought back one of his jumpsuits. I appreciate it. Listen, I don't know much about Benson Boone. If he's problematic, I don't know. Do I like that song he sings? Yes, I do. I just found out he sang it at the Grammys. Okay, so he comes out at the end of his set, and I think it was the end of his set, and he sits down at the piano, and he starts playing the opening for Bohemian Rhapsody. He's doing, and I'm going to tell you, he did a decent job. He held his own on that. Some people are coming out and are like, we should never have done that, and he's trying to be Freddie Mercury. He's not trying to be Freddie Mercury. He was doing a cover of the song. He wasn't saying, I'm going to remake it and look at me being like Freddie Mercury. Even though a lot of people are like, he has elements of Freddie Mercury, in his performing. So he did a really good job. I thought he was really holding his own on that song. The crowd wasn't getting behind it at all. He brought out like this gospel choir. It looked like a gospel choir. That was amazing. That was amazing. And then to top it off, he brings out Sir Brian May, 77, original guitarist for Queen. And at that point, people should have been losing their minds. This is legendary rock guitarist Sir Brian May. And these people were doing, not that even Benson Boone saw it, because he put out like a TikTok saying like, why weren't you people, he didn't come out and say, why weren't you people applauding, but he kind of recognized it. And to be honest with you, listen, if Brian May is okay with Benson Boone singing the song, I think it's fine. Once again, he's not remaking it. He's not trying to like be just like him, because here's the thing. He played it at Coachella. It was him covering it. It's not like he toured with the band like Adam Lambert did and was singing Freddie Mercury's part. He wasn't doing that. I thought he did a fantastic job. That crowd didn't deserve it. If he would have played that song the way he did and brought out Brian May in the UK, he would have gotten the flowers that he should have gotten. I'm going to say that right now. And listen, here's another thing. I never, ever, ever thought that I would say this. Ever in my lifetime. But Bernie Sanders, 83-year-old senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders was an opener at Coachella. He opened for Clairo. And well, he was introduced by Senator Maxwell Frost, who's awesome. And he brings out Bernie Sanders. Kids were losing their mind over Bernie Sanders, losing their mind for Bernie Sanders. And I love it. I absolutely loved it. Okay? As much as I hate these kids, they're going to Minecraft and destroying theaters during Chicken Jockey. I absolutely love the fact that the younger generation was just cheering for Bernie Sanders and embracing Bernie Sanders so much at Coachella. Listen, this was not going to be on my bingo card. Bernie Sanders opening at Coachella was not on my 2025 bingo card. So, absolutely love it. On that, I'm going to end my talking right now on that, because that is the best. So, listen, there's going to be a video tomorrow. I'm going to talk about a TV show that I binged that I really absolutely love. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to tell you tomorrow. So listen, if nobody told you yet today, you are loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure that you put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, and positivity out there in the world, so it comes right back at you. Please take care of one another. Be aware of your surroundings. Be smart and safe. Hydrate often with some water. Let's get a wham ham. Water appreciation moment. Hydration appreciation moment. Wham ham. And if you're in a dangerous situation, please remember that Dolly and I are sending our love, thoughts, prayers, and all the positive energy and vibes you need to make it through. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Everybody, let's have a great week. We can do it, and you can do it. I know you can. Let's have a great day. I love you guys, and bye. Bye, guys. And on today's episode of Getting Shit Done Sunday, guess who got shit done? I came downstairs and I cleaned the bathroom. I cleaned the bathroom. I swept the cellar. I cleaned in my office, and then cleaned up my desk. And I built this that has been sitting. We built this platform. We built this computer platform today. Built this platform. Yes, I did. Sorry, Starship. But this has been sitting next to my work table for probably 2 months. And I decided to do it today. And I did it. How about it? First, my office chair. Now this. What can't she do? What can't she do? I made pasta fagioli today.
Okay.
And look at that. Oh, it's so good.
See?
What do you think about it, Dolly?
Very good. Very nice. Very
Yes,
good.
yes. Oh, okay. What prompted me to make it? Well, did I tell you about the soup, the pasta fagioli that my brother gave us? He should be embarrassed as an Italian to call that Italian soup. This, however, mangia.